Two of the main parking lots on Bethesda Row will be under construction for the next 3 years. Shoppers and frequent visitors are worried about finding parking and the temporary change of scenery. Kayla Fenner has more on the story.
Bethesda Row attracts people from all around the DC area. Visitors come to shop, eat, and enjoy the atmosphere. But for the next 3 years, two of the main public parking lots located at the corner of Woodmont and Bethesda Avenue will be under construction. This will eliminate more than 300 parking spots. Shoppers and frequent visitors are concerned with the lack of parking for the next 3 years in an already limited parking area.
Well, when I was here yesterday, it took me already 45 minutes to find an outdoor parking space. So I think it's going to be even worse.
So I think, it's going to be short-term a lot of pain. And I really feel badly for the local businesses here because it's going to hurt. I do believe it's going to hurt business.
Construction plans hope to improve the overall collaboration of residential, retail, and office spaces. The new building wants to incorporate all three of these. The construction will be starting in the beginning of January. They will be building 2 high-rises, one 5 stories and the other 9 stories, both with retail stores on the ground floor. The underground parking hopefully will be able to create 900 public parking spaces.
Well, hopefully it would be a temporary inconvenience for some permanent gain in the downtown.
However, some people think that the new buildings will hurt the current atmosphere of Bethesda Row.
I thought it was just underground parking and that would be nice, but high-rises this area, I don't think I would like that.
The temporary hassle of the construction seems to be overshadowing the overall benefit of the renovations. For the next 3 years, drivers are just going to have to find parking elsewhere. From Bethesda, Maryland, I'm Kayla Fenner with District Wire News.
A new biography of Steve Jobs is out today, and it paints a complicated portrait of the Apple co-founder. Jobs invited writer Walter Isaacson to begin his biography in 2004 after finding out he had pancreatic cancer. Isaacson described Jobs as petulant and brittle, but also as incredibly dedicated. He says Jobs spent most of the last 2 years of his life dedicated to improving his products. The release date for the book was moved up from November after Jobs' death earlier this month.
The man behind one of Apple's biggest new features is leaving the company. Dag Kitlaus, co-founder and CEO of Siri, left after the launch of the voice control program earlier this month. He had headed Siri's voice recognition program since Apple bought Siri last year. Sources say the departure was planned, and Kitlaus left on good terms.
Actor Will Ferrell took home the 14th annual Mark Twain Prize for American Humor last night. Friends and fellow actors including Conan O'Brien, Jack Black, and Ben Stiller gathered at the Kennedy Center to see Ferrell receive the honor. Ferrell is best known for his work on Saturday Night Live and popular comedy movies like Anchorman and Old School.
The family of a Texas man killed in a shark attack today is speaking out. George Wainwright was scuba diving with 2 friends about 15 miles off the coast of Australia on Sunday. His 2 friends were not in the water during the attack, and no one else was injured. Police believe he was killed by a great white shark. Wainwright's sister Brenda is opening up about her brother's death today.
It was just wrong place, wrong time, because he was very wise. I would trust him with anything to do with being on the water. I always had complete confidence in his skills.
Wainwright's other sister, Brenda Brannon, says the family was considering spending Christmas in Australia this year. Saturday's attack was the second fatal shark attack in 2 weeks in Western Australia.
A Florida woman is recovering after she was attacked by a pet otter this weekend. The otter belonged to a neighbor of Melissa Donna. She was bit after trying to stop the otter from attacking her dogs. She was taken to the hospital with injuries to her hands and arms. Florida Fish and Wildlife officials say it is not illegal to have an otter as a pet, but cannot comment on whether the owner had the required permit. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight. I'm Nikki DeMarco.
And I'm Nick Pisano for District Wire News. Have a great night.